Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the next question. Okay, so this question belongs to GATE CSC 2006. The question is let S is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on up to M, and M is greater than N. Sorry, greater than 3. Okay, so basically the minimum numbers will be 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let x1 to xn be the subsets of S, each of size 3. Okay, so define a function from function f from S to the set of natural numbers. Okay, so f of I is the number of sets xj that contains elements I. Okay, so that is f of I is equals to j such that I belongs to xj. Okay, so then m sigma I minus 1 f of I is. Okay, so this question also seems to be a bit crazy question, right? Yes. So just to give me a second, I will cross checking this part, guys. So I think it should be in this way: m sigma I equal to 1 f of I. So I think it should be in that way. But just give me a second, I will just cross checking it and I will be confirming it with you. Okay. So where is this question? Just give me a second, guys. Okay, I think we did not come until here, right? Okay. I'm unable to find this particular question. Okay, I'll be pausing the video for a while. Yeah, it is in this way only, guys. Okay, so let us continue. Okay, so for easy understanding, let us try to take some cases, guys. So assume S is equals to 1, 2, 3. So as he told, m value should be greater than 3. So let us take 4, guys. So let us take up to 4 the elements are there, and he is saying let xi and so on up to xn be the subsets of S, each having a size 3. So in this set we are having S1 which is having 1, 2, 3, and we are having S2 which is having 1, 2 and 4. Okay, so similarly moving on, S3 is having 1, 3, 4. Okay, and similarly S4 is having 1, 2, 4 is done, 1, 2, 3 is done, 1, 3, 4 is done. So S4 is 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think from 4 we need to select 3. So it is nothing but 4C3. So you will get 4 as the result, and the count which we got is also 4. So these are the 4 different sets possible, and the possibilities are S1, S2, S3 and S4. That's it, right? Yes. So each of size 3 they told. Okay, so we have satisfied it. So now they are saying define a function f from S to the set of natural numbers as fi is the number of sets xj that contains the element I, that is f of I is equals to j such that I belongs to xi. Okay, so they are playing a game with respect to I, right? Yes. So they are saying if we select a particular number 1, so that 1 will be in how many sets is the question. So it is in a total of 3 sets. So what about 2? Okay, so funnily 2 is also in 3 different sets. What about 3? Okay, so 3 is also in 3 different sets. Similarly, what is a 4? 4 is also in 3 different sets. So this example we took m is equals to 4. Okay, so now what they are saying is so then sigma m I equal to I minus 1. Okay, f of I. Okay, so I think the value should start from m. Okay, so that's a bit odd, right? So why will we start our value from m, guys? Okay, so just give me a second, I'm cross checking it again. Okay, so as expected, it's a printing mistake again. So it is in reverse order, guys. So it is I is equals to 1 to m. So we are adding that values. Okay, so what do we get is the result is the question, right? Yes. So here I value will start from 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if you observe this question has a funny thing that all the values are 3 already, right? Yes. So it is what it is doing, it is exactly counting the number of things, right? So it is going to add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That is nothing but a 12. So now let us check the options, guys. So the first option says that 3 into m. Okay, so what is our m value? It is a 4. Okay, so this is equals to 12. Oh, this could be the potential correct answer, right? So the second option says that 3n Oh, so this is also 4. Okay, so this is also saying 12. So any one of them could be correct. And the next options are completely wrong because they are doing into 2 plus 1. So both of them will give the result 9. But both of them are wrong, right? Yes. So now moving on, I think we are required to take one more example in which the value of n and m will be different. Okay. So for easy understanding, what shall we do, guys? I'm a bit confused with this now, right? Yes. So if we take m equal to 4, I'll be directly calculating it, guys. So if we take m equal to 5, we need to take, okay. So it will be tough now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And to be clear, we can calculate it directly. So it will be 5c 3. So it is nothing but a 5 into 4 by 2, right? So at the end we will get a 10 different numbers, guys. Okay, so that's really good. So the the n value is a 10. Okay, so a simple trick which I have observed is, so it is nothing but the number of elements inside this, right? As we are just adding it, right, in total, so it will be just the count of it. So as here we are having 10 items, right? Yes. So here we are having 10 items and each is going to have 3 elements. So in total the summation will be 30 according to my knowledge, right? Yes. So if it is a 30, how we can get 30 here, guys? So our m value is a 5. Okay. So if I get here, so here I am going to get 15. So but our answer is 30. So 3 into 10. So here we are going to get 30. So B is the correct answer. Got it? It's a quite interesting question. And this logic of 30 things I have understood from here, guys. So what we are exactly doing with this function f of I is we are counting the number of elements. That's it. Right? Yes. So now you are getting the idea, right? So how you can analyze, like while solving only I have realized it, right? Yes. So I hope everyone got a clear idea with respect to this question. So in the next lecture, let us continue with the next question. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thank you.